Well, good morning, everybody. Today is Thursday, November 14th, 2024. You're in the live trading room. Tim the Trader, welcome. Sorry about the skip in the video. You got to love technology. I don't know why it did that. Went back to the beginning, but it did. So you got to see parts of it twice. Anyway, welcome to the live trading room. Here's all the trades that I took yesterday. 11 trades yesterday. It was quite a busy day. Ended up plus 81 after a couple of early stop outs that we got. Ended up making some more trades, later in the morning, and ended up pretty well. So lots of tradable moments yesterday. And Q looks like it closed at 512.51. It's sitting at 511.55 right now. So no gap play this morning, at least not so far. Let's go ahead and move up to there. And let's head over to the option chain where we see there is 725,000 traded on the underlying. We are trading tomorrow's expiration, which is November 15th, 2024. We will start at or near the money, which would put us at the money is 511 on the call side, 512 on the put side, but I'll probably be one more in the money on either side, as I usually am when I start. So that is it for me. Let's go ahead and bring on our good friend, Mr. Keith Frampton. Keith, you out there?
Yes, sir. Sorry.
There he is. Okay. Good morning, Keith.
Yeah. So we had the producer price index numbers come out this morning, and the month-to-month ones were right on. The year-to-year ones were up a little bit more than expected. We'll see what that has to do with the market here today. We will have the 4-week bond auction at 11:30. And Chairman Powell is going to be participating in a panel discussion of the Dallas Fed at 3 o'clock today. So that's the announcements today. We'll have export and retail numbers coming out tomorrow at 8:30. And so that could be interesting also. But that's the announcements today. So no 10 o'clock announcements today, but we still could see a pop today.
Okay, very good. Thank you, sir.
Yep.
I am letting people in here and getting my chart set up properly. Let me remove some stuff here. Whoops. And we've got a minute and a quarter before we start. Make sure all your charts have 20 cents between each hash mark. And let me remove that drawing. Let's let Mitchell in, bring that up. Let's see. There we are. Okay. Bring this forward. And we got about 45 seconds before we start. There we go. And we are ready to go on these charts. We got about 30 seconds to go. No gap play this morning. Let me get my active trader set up here for 14. Okay. Put that in. Here we go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are in. Let's make it a great day today. And getting a push up right off the bat. So again, we're on the 15th, tomorrow's expiration. I'm going to start out at the 411 on the call side and probably 514 on the put side. Get this down a little bit. View down a little bit. Let's see. There we go. We got everything in view now. Boy, we're climbing right out of the bat here. So stand by on this 511 on the call side. We're going to give it a minute or so before we jump in. Let's make sure this is just not a sudden push up just to come right back down.
Like you've seen this happen before.
Yeah, you'd think. You would think. Seven, 9, 4. Okay, let's see what our broader markets are doing. So Dow is up 109, Nas is up 17, S&P's up 5. So starting with some positive numbers this morning. That's just 0 point for us where we start. Price coming down a bit here. That's why we wait. That's why we don't jump into that first minute. Just be patient, wait for our breakout. See if we get our first breakout in the first couple of minutes, as we've been seeing a lot lately. Okay. Hope you guys all had a nice evening yesterday. We finally got some rain here. Started raining last night and it's just been continuing through the day. So this is good. We need it.
They're calling for it to move in here this afternoon.
Mm. Now, I'd rather price rise and go with the broader markets than sell off at this point. Pretty good volume at this point. We got 1.4 million in the underlying. And you can see on our volume bars, volume subgraph here on our 1 minute chart that we've got well above 100,000 here the last few minutes.
Yeah, they don't match the price change though.
They sure don't, do they?
And that one doesn't match the volume.
Nope.
I think I read about that somewhere in a book.
Yeah. We had, for those of you who didn't or weren't able to make it for a second session yesterday afternoon, we did another lesson on chapter 4 of VPA, volume price analysis, getting a little deeper into it. Has some great examples. Let's see, is Brian here this morning? Nope, don't see him on. Price trying to rise here. Not really seeing the volume. Well, no, not really seeing matching validation between volume and price. So keeping an eye on the call side here. And still at the 511 on the call side. If this should break out, I'd like to see more volume come in. But there is a persistence toward the call side. Both our MACDs are well into the call side. Oh, anyway, if you did miss the lesson yesterday and want to pick it up, you can go to our YouTube channel and find it under lessons on the YouTube channel, along with all the other lessons we've done so far. All right, I am going to put a pseudo demand zone on the bottom of the first 5-minute candle. Down here. And we'll add a zone to it, if I can.
Maybe getting a supply zone in there too.
Yeah.
That could VWAP there.
Bouncing off VWAP as usual. Pretty tight little range that we have right now, trying to break through VWAP. Nothing tradable as of yet. Price drifting down. Dow's come all the way back to just plus 25. NASDAQ's up plus 10. S&P's gone negative at 2.14. All right, breaking through the demand zone. So let's go over. I'm going to go to the 513 on the put side. Stand by. All right, getting a bit of a breakout here now. Okay, 513. Actually, I'm going to move down to the 512 on the put side. 512. Getting a reversal.
Well, that last volume candle didn't really match the strength of that price movement, though.
No, although it was a bit higher.
Yeah,
Um, but more than likely, it's just market maker moving price down.
I did put a supply zone in there, though.
Ah, yes. Add a supply zone in here. Here, we'll give it a day. Turn it red, more, HSV, 60. There we go. Get that second part in a minute. All right, heading back to the 512 on the put side. It's a long 5-minute candle.
Certainly is.
All right, starting to see some volume come in, a little more commensurate with the price move. Hmm. All right. Going to the 512 on the put side, stand by. I'm going to enter this. And got filled at 312.
I got in at 313.
May have waited too late on this one.
Doji there.
Mm-hmm. All right. I'm going to get out of this trade. All right. Stopped out on that. I'm going over to the call side, to the 510 on the call side. And I'm going to enter the call side. And got filled at 316. 2, 3. Well, yeah, should have just stayed in that put trade. All right, stopping out on this again.
What?
All right, we're going to put a demand zone, real demand zone in on the bottom here. Turn this old one gray. At least we're getting price movement this morning.
$3.2 million underlying traded.
Dow is up 24, Nas is down 38, S&P is down almost 4. You're still in that put trade, Keith?
No, I got out shortly right after you did,
Okay.
and I did not get in the call trade. Well, again, higher volume on that last candle, but little price movement.
Mm-hmm. Price just kind of wandering sideways right now in consolidation. Just a reminder, everyone, I'm going to be out Monday and Tuesday getting my hip joint replaced. And Keith, of course, will be taking over and making the fine calls that he makes.
Hi, Tim.
Yeah.
Hey, I had a couple questions for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Uh, I noticed that you always go a day before, on the put calls or whatever calls,
Uh-huh.
and then what? I'm sure you have a strategy for that, but why is that? And then you always go one up, not. Are you well into the what do you call it?
The option chain?
Yes.
Well, typically we trade tomorrow. We always trade tomorrow's expiration, and I generally go one into the money on both sides. Uh,
And why is that?
I like to have a little higher delta. I pay a little bit more for the premium, but I like having a higher delta because it gets me to profitability a little bit faster.
Mm-hmm.
But all things are kind of equal because it costs a little more and there's a little more risk in it. But that's where I like to place my trades.
That's from experience too, right?
Yeah, yeah. Um,
I figured that's where it was coming from. I
yeah,
just,
yeah, exactly. Who am I talking to?
Scott O'Neill over here in
Hey,
California.
Scott. Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't recognize your voice there for a second.
Well, it changes all the time.
That's Scott from the Bay Area.
And I know your brother, and
Yeah, that's right. He said you were a hell of a machinist and a real good guy.
except I'm crazy. Yeah, that's.
Well, that's okay too.
I just wanted to ask that question.
Yep.
I just follow you though.
Yeah. Just follow me in and out.
I'm at timeout right now.
Okay. See if price is going to try to break out of this sideways consolidation move it has been in. I'm going to change one thing here. Let's go ahead and edit the price level and turn that red. There we go.
We were past the top of the top too.
Oh,
Didn't even catch that.
no, wasn't much of a pop, was it?
No.
A little bit of a push down.
All the markets are red. Dow's down 40, Nasdaq's down 45, S&P's down 8.5. Only 3.7 million underlying traded so far. So light day.
Getting a little push up here. Not really got the volume to validate it.
And then close to VWAP again too.
Mm-hmm.
We're looking at that 1 minute chart. We haven't had many where the candles have been the same color 2 in a row or more than 2 in a row.
Yeah.
According to my data, today's volume is below average.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's easy to see.
According to this data, the 50-day average daily volume for the Qs is 49 million.
Hmm.
So we've been well under that for quite a while.
Yeah, we sure have. Might be time to change back over to SPY.
Yeah, I
Curious,
haven't looked at SPY for a while.
just curious about something here. Yeah, SPY is pretty much paralleling triple Q.
Tim, do you think fast trade we entered too late?
Yeah, I think we actually entered too late on that first trade. Frankly, and probably a little too late on that second trade as well. But definitely the first one. Should have been into that one earlier. And that's my fault.
It's not fault or anything.
Mhm.
Just thought.
Yeah, just staying in a very tight range here between VWAP and the demand zone. Not a whole lot of price movement since the beginning of the session.
Hey, Tim.
Yeah,
Scott here again. I was wondering, towards the end of the year, is it typical to become low volume?
it slows down as we get into the holidays. It's a little early for it, but as we get into December, we see, we'll see it slow down a little bit. This is about as slow as it gets.
And then what happens after in January?
Then it picks up again in January nicely.
Okay, well, just a question.
Yeah. So you can see how we're starting to see some wave action here in price. You may try to scalp some of these waves. Getting the push down now. Is that my phone? Nope. All right, so we're seeing we're getting an increase in volume and an increase in in our candle size. I'm going to go over to the 511 on the put side.
Trying to get below yesterday's low.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if this rebounds. On the call side, I will go to the 509 on the call side. again, just going sideways in consolidation. We can move our demand zone down. And we will turn this one gray as it is a minor zone now. A nice little breakout here. This might get up to VWAP and then get reversed. So our markets, what do we got here? Oh, thank you, Stephen. So everything is negative. Dow is down by 4.45. NAS down by 35. S&P is down by 6.39. All negative, but not negative by a massive amount. price possibly reversing here. Let me go over to the 512 on the put side here. Maybe try to catch this reversal. See if it breaks through. All right, I just entered the 512. Hoping this wave action will bring me down. In at 275. Well, that's not working out. Man, cannot buy a trade today. So we're over an hour in. We've got just 5,200,000 in on the underlying. Dow is now up 26, Nas down 23, S&P down 2.67. Getting turned away at VWAP. Well, that is 3 stop outs for me today out of 3 trades. That's it for me today. I'm not going to do any more trading. It's been just an absolutely awful day. My apologies, guys. Just very slow moving market, very unpredictable.
Yeah, Tim, I feel for you. Um, I've only had one trade today that I got stopped out on, and I just don't feel comfortable with what I'm seeing in the charts.
Yeah.
Um, I was muted there for a while. I called Schwab to see if there's a way on my volume chart to show the average volume for the day. And there is sort of. It's actually a different study of volume average you can bring up, and it shows the volume lines on it as well as the average for the day. And pretty much everything's been well below average.
Yeah.
They've had a couple big jump ups, but nothing. So I'm trying to see if there's something we can glean from that for this, because again, looking through the book, she talks about looking at the average, whether it's high or low, and it's like, well, we don't have the average line on there. So anyway, trying to figure something else out, but it's just been low. It's like 43,000 is the average, which is way low. So the one you got stopped out on, that was a put you were trying to get into, or you got into?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's been a crazy market, Tim.
It has been.
Yeah,
Yeah, but even still, when we've had super low days, we still managed to pull out decent trades.
yeah,
May not be up at, a buck profit, but certainly on days like this, we're end up at 30 or 40 cents.
yeah.
Today is just unusual in that respect. And
Yeah, until 2 days ago, I was doing great for the month. I should have just stopped at
yeah,
the point for the month.
yeah, me too.
Given a lot back here the last couple days. But that's also why I trade no more than 10% on each trade of my portfolio too. So
Hmm.
I can take it on the chin and it doesn't kill me. It hurts some, but it doesn't kill me.
Right. So price is generally wandering higher, just unpredictably so. Again, just low volume here. I mean, you could take a shot at this continuing call, but frankly, I'd just hold on to your money right now. Okay, so I think we'll go a couple more minutes and we'll probably call it just a few minutes early today. There's just no need to waste your time. Thursday, Wednesday, Tuesday, Monday. So even with those 3 losses this morning, still up for the week by about $1. So, all right, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and call it for this morning. I'll leave the charts up for a while. Apologies for just bad trades this morning. My apologies. And we will be back in the morning to do more. Hopefully, we'll have a better market tomorrow than we have today. But anyway, thank you for supporting the room, guys. And we will see you all tomorrow morning. So take care. And thank you, Keith.
Yep. Thanks, Tim.
All right, guys. Bye for now.